Mix an egg with Vaseline, and you might be surprised by what you can create with these two simple ingredients. In today's homemade skincare routine, stay with me until the end. Because once everything comes together, you'll see the complete homemade formula. Let's begin by taking 2 clean containers and placing them carefully on a clean, dry surface. Now take 1 fresh egg. Crack the egg gently into the first container, making sure the shell doesn't fall into the mixture. Next, carefully separate the egg yolk, which is the yellow portion, from the egg white. Using a clean spoon or your fingertips, gently lift the yolk out of the first container and transfer it into the second clean container. Now we'll also use a small amount of the egg white. Take 1 spoonful of egg white from the first container and place it into the same second container, where we've already transferred the yolk. This gives us our starting egg base. The yolk brings a naturally rich and creamy component to the mixture, while the egg white gives the formula a lighter consistency. Now let's bring in Vaseline. Vaseline is a petroleum jelly that works primarily as an occlusive moisturizer. It helps reduce water loss from the skin by forming a protective layer over the surface. For this recipe, take 2 tablespoons of Vaseline and place it into the container with the egg yolk. Notice how thick the mixture is at this stage. That's exactly why our next ingredients are important. They'll help create a smoother, more spreadable mixture. Next comes honey. Honey is naturally rich in humectant properties, meaning it can help attract and retain moisture at the skin's surface. Measure 2 tablespoons of honey and gently incorporate it into the mixture. As the honey meets the Vaseline and egg yolk, the texture begins to change. Take your time here. We want the ingredients to come together gradually rather than rushing the process. Now for a fresh lemon. Cut the lemon carefully and squeeze a small amount of fresh juice into the mixture. Lemon juice contains citric acid and vitamin C, but this is also the ingredient we need to treat with the most caution. Lemon can be irritating for some skin types and can make skin more sensitive to sunlight. Finally, we're bringing in coconut oil. Coconut oil contains fatty acids and can help give a rich, emollient feel to a homemade skincare mixture. Measure 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and add it gradually. Now continue mixing everything together. Keep stirring until the egg yolk, Vaseline, honey, lemon juice, and coconut oil form a relatively smooth, creamy mixture. This is where the recipe really comes together. The thick Vaseline, rich coconut oil, honey, and egg yolk create a completely different texture once they're blended together. Look at the consistency now. The mixture should appear smooth and creamy without large unmixed portions. And just like that, our homemade skincare mask is ready. First, make sure your hands are clean. Take a small amount of the mixture with your fingertips. Gently spread a thin layer over clean skin. There's no need to rub aggressively. Use gentle, even movements and avoid the eye area, lips, and any cuts or irritated areas. The goal is simply to coat the skin with a light layer of the mixture. You can see how the skin has been completely coated. I'm going to leave it on for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. After the waiting period, it's time to remove the mask. The skin feels freshly cleansed and moisturized. Take a look at the hands now. The skin has a clean, soft, moisturized feel. And the Vaseline and coconut oil help leave a protective, emollient finish. If you enjoyed watching this recipe come together step by step, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, would you actually try this homemade egg and Vaseline skincare mask?